Okay, here we go. Ah, damn, it's still too dark. Let me just turn that up. Although that's look quite cool, actually. With the blue and the red. Maybe I'll keep it that way. So, welcome. It's been a quiet week this week. Not any streams at all. It's just like... I was so bloody spent. It was hot. Oh, hey! Hey, Loons. Didn't expect you actually right this moment. I thought you would still play a little bit. I guess I'm not going to ask, like, how did the stream go, because I was there half the time. But yeah, you just finished, I just started, it's already too hot, and all the machines just started running, so I'll probably be dead like in an hour. Well, you and your friends are always welcome. So welcome to this week's first and probably only stream from me. As I was just saying, the heat just killed me throughout the week and I just needed a break, not doing anything at all. But today it's calmed down, it's cooled down a bit, and since I get a visitor tomorrow, I won't get a chance like the rest of the weekend, so I thought it's now or never. And here we are, playing some Starcraft in a badly lit room, but it actually looks quite cool, I'll say. I don't know what you think, but I kinda like that blue-red contrast that's going on right now. I like it. The barbecue, that's nice. Yeah, I got a friend coming. I'm not sure yet when. Originally she was going to come today, but she had like so much work to do apparently that she couldn't come today. But tomorrow in the course of the day she should get here, and one good thing is that I have a friend in the States, and like a little while ago we exchanged like care packages which we had planned for a long time, and she mostly sent me actually trash food. Like here I've got, look at that, I've got Pop-Tarts, brown sugar cinnamon, or I've got, what do we have here, Cheez-Its, yeah. That's my cholesterol level is just going to love that. Or flaming hot, crunchy Cheetos. Like, I'm not sure if you can see that, but like the tiger on the logo is like super rad. No, I don't have 8000 watts of RGB lighting. I have a single lamp in the ceiling which like can change the colors. Like that's like gray light, which is actually not too bad. Completely red, which works surprisingly well on the stream camera actually. Green, that I don't like green. That's like a darker blue, but that's too dark. That's like poison green, meh. Purple, teal, and then it goes back to grey. What else did she send me? Got some M&Ms. In sharing size, which is a nice touch. I have a liver disease here. I'm just not a fan of green in general. I mean, it's not like an ugly color, but it's not my favorite, definitely. What else? Alright, craft. Macaroni and cheese. A really healthy meal. The taste you love. No artificial flavors, no artificial preservatives, and no artificial dyes. But probably everything else is artificial, like the cheese and the macaroni. Family of 6. Well, we all got our sins. Like, I have a super high milk consumption. I probably drink like a liter of milk a day. I just love milk. Anything else I can hold with the camera? With some gummy bears. More M&Ms. And somewhere in that pile there's also some Aiur here. Some Oreo cakesters, which I've never had before. But I'm saving all of that for tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't tried any of these yet. Or at least I tried Cheez-Its, 1 or 2. And I tried the Cheetos, 1 or 2. But I'm saving all of that stuff for tomorrow so that when my friend gets here, she can help me eat through that giant heap of trash. But my friend, the one who sent me the package, said like, our chocolate sucks, so maybe their M&Ms do taste different. I'll find out. I will find out. Okay, let me just check the last messages that I've received and then we can get started. So what's that? Dun. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to lose weight and lower my cholesterol levels, but that's probably not going to help. However, I do have cholesterol sinking or lowering medicines, so maybe that helps. Never, no. I'll just buy some loose-fitting stuff. That should help. Ah, hey, Lucas! You're here too. Nice. Also, for some reason, you keep getting shown as raid leader. For some reason, it just doesn't go away. Can I actually... No, it just stays there. It just keeps saying raid leader and you have that, like, frame around your chat. Oh well. You're my eternal raid leader. Like in North Korea, you would be... There would be pictures of you hanging on every wall. The eternal chairman. But I did want to get into some Starcraft. So let me think, what happened last time? So obviously we started the Protoss campaign, Zerg are done. The Zerg invaded their planet, so the Protoss homeworld is under attack. The first two missions were just basically fend off the Zerg, kill a Zerg Cerebrid, which is like their high command creatures. Then we found out that, oh god, they can't be killed. They just resurrect and the whole thing starts again. Nah, not the Tassadar campaign. As I said, I had so many ideas as a kid. But now I'm older and more experienced and my mind is like going more in straight lines. So... Alright, Mr. Raid Leader. So yeah, the Cerebrids of the Zerg can't be killed. However, we found out that they actually can be killed. We just need the Dark Templar for that because they have like these dark energies which can kill the Cerebrids. And then the last few missions were actually like trying to find them, which is where we left off. So, do you actually want to see the cinematics? I mean, they don't really tell you all that much story, but the cinematics in this game are pretty cool, so if you want to see the cinematics, I can definitely do that. Choose now or be forever silent. Alright. Then let's start with this one. This is like... Fenix is a character that we picked up in the first two missions, like he's just a warrior, but a very good one. And we had to defend like a temple or something. So he got fucked, and yes, you are still raid leader. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, not going to go into the briefing because we've already had that briefing. Though, no, you're also shown on the dashboard. You're also shown as raid leader. I mean, it's not that bad. You've just got that golden frame around your messages, but it's not like a deal breaker. I'm fine with it. So yeah, that's how our hero Fenix died. And then this cinematic is actually Like, doesn't have much context within the campaign, it's just some random cinematic, but it's still good enough. Good for you, Lucas, good for you. YouTube knows a lot of things, it's scary.
Hey, Sergeant! Sarge! Hey!
You will immediately tell me why you have called me from my desk, Private.
Protoss unit, Sarge! Coming through the South Pass! It looks broke!
Kill it!
You know, Lucas, the power of AI will make that possible. There is actually a Starcraft meme channel on YouTube, Executor Noral, I think it's called. He makes some good stuff, but no singing videos yet. Since we're already watching cinematics, I will just put on one more, because this is one of the best cinematics that StarCraft has ever had. And then we get to actual gameplay, so just bear with me. But this is really cool. Also, anyone who knows Alien will probably recognize a lot of things. Maybe there's a mod for that, who knows? That's not true, I'm a tolerant captain.
destruction.
Hey, are we really gonna blow this place?
Only if we see a Zerg.
Yeah, got your Zerg right here.
Bye, Loons. Thanks for coming. We did. Thank God for Cold Fusion. This might actually be maybe the best cinematic in all of StarCraft. Definitely in StarCraft I. How it compares to Brood War, I'm not sure. Brood War actually had less cinematics, I think. I think Brood War only had one cinematic at the end of each campaign. That no in-between ones, I believe. But yeah, like that one, like the lighting, the camera angles, all that stuff, it was just perfect. How did someone say it? It was perfect. Every minute detail. Down to the... Nah, I can't replicate it, but you know what I mean. So let's go just right in. Into the darkness.
Executor, I sense that Zeratul and his brethren are close by. But I have been unable to make contact with them. I fear they may be in grave danger. We must scour this area immediately and find the Dark Templar, lest they be overcome by the Zerg.
That is probably the shortest briefing in the entire campaign. At least it's a hot contender. Oh wow, we get...
Yes, Executor.
Really, that's it? Two bloody zealots and Zeratul. That's okay. Fine. Fine.
Of course.
Let's see. Psystorm was T. No. And hallucination is L. Okay. But yeah, this is an installation mission, so no building, no reinforce. Okay, there might be some reinforcements, maybe, but they're going to be scripted. But I'll have to just make do. So objective is to rescue Zeratul. That's it. Okay.
How may I help?
That's just a single Zergling. You can just blow that one up. So how's your day been, Lucas? Okay, that's a few more. Let's retreat a little bit. Blow it up. It's better. Okay, he has basically no range. And that already cost me a third of my shields, but shields recover fast enough. So I'll take it. Oh no, that's not good. They got carapaces too. He has Psystorm, but the energy recovers slower than the shields, I think. So I'm not going to use the Psystorm for just like 2 Zerglings. Okay, Okay, that's a few more. That's more like it.
Of course.
Of course, there's another Hydralisk. This guy's out of shields, so I'm not going to send him in. Okay, it's about the same regeneration rate.
Of course.
Yeah, it's the same regeneration rate.
It shall be done. Of course.
But it's not cheap, it's 75. I can use the 3 times.
Of course.
And then he's out already.
It shall be done.
So I will use it sparingly.
It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun.
I mean, these installation missions are just like inching your way forward. Oh, look at that, I can recruit these guys.
Executor.
It's nice.
For Adun.
That's very nice.
Tarakala.
Well, but I probably won't be able to finish the Protoss campaign today. That was the original plan. Like, last stream I got the first half, then with this stream I would do the second half, but
For Adun.
it's too late and it's probably going to take too long.
It shall be done.
I long for combat.
I hear you. Tarakala. It shall be done.
Already there where the Marines are.
Yes, Executor. Of course.
Hey guys.
Adun.
Not at all. You're quite welcome. Well, they got one upgraded. At least.
I hear you.
That's some extra firepower. Ah, crap. Let's see if I can avoid that. Losing both zealots is... That's quite a blow. I wonder, like, got that one triggered, like, by a script? Like, as soon as you recruit the Marines, then he starts running? Or they just walk into his vision range, which is also possible because he's somewhere here.
I hear you. Of course.
I think I'll just blow him up.
Tarakala.
I can't tank that one.
Of course. For
They
Adun.
do deal, like, was it 200 damage? Or was it 500 even? 500, yeah, no.
I hear you.
That's not going to work.
Tarakala.
But that's going to work.
It shall be done.
Hey, Dale.
It shall be done.
Oh, there's 3 Hydras even. Okay. At least I got rid of 2. And 2 Zealots should be able to deal with the third one.
Honor guide me.
Yes, Executor.
House.
So let's get that going.
Honor guide me.
You could actually tell that it was buried there. Yeah, there was like a small distortion in the ground.
Yes, Executor.
Okay, this is going much better. I've still got my Zealots.
Yes, Executor.
Come on, go a little bit faster.
It shall be done.
A little bit faster.
Tarakala. For Adun. Mind if we tag along? How may I help?
Alright.
Tarakala.
I have no idea where to go.
Of course.
Can we open that? Okay.
Tarakala.
I long for combat.
No, it's fine. Go and attack. Easy.
For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala. It shall be done. Of course.
But they seem to have the range upgrade, which you can't see, but like from all the way here up to the gate, that's definitely the
It shall be done.
uranium shells.
For Adun.
House.
Commander. How may I help? For Adun. Tarakala.
Okay, these I can't recruit, that I'm pretty sure of, so let's blast them.
For Adun. Of course. It shall be done.
Oh crap.
It shall be done. For Adun.
Okay, somebody managed to take that. Not sure I managed to tackle 500 damage with at most 300 shields.
Tarakala.
But the damage is not too major, so I'll actually just accept that.
Adun.
It can't be like the shield value, because that would just take 300.
Of course.
Ah, maybe it's damage type.
Of course. Tarakala.
Like if it was explosive damage, what it probably was, that would deal only half damage against a small target, yeah. That's probably what happened.
Tarakala.
Of course the game doesn't tell you that.
Shall be done. Tarakala.
Here.
For Adun. Tarakala.
Bye.
Of course. Tarakala.
Wait, there's one more.
Yes,
Or maybe
Executor.
two more.
For Adun. Tarakala.
Like you can. Or see detector. But do you see this here? These few pixels there. Which look a bit different. And I think here you can see it too.
Tarakala.
So there should be two more. Yeah.
Shall be done.
Alright. Then thanks for being here.
Of course.
And you're always welcome next time.
Tarakala.
Always a pleasure.
Of course. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done.
Have dreams of Talakala, whatever he
Of
says.
course. It shall be done.
Okay, but now that I know what to look for,
Of course.
I can maybe spot them in advance.
Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course.
Well, there's that Marines, which is not a good sign.
It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done.
Yep, there's something hidden there, definitely. Okay, let's get my guys over here. How much energy do you have? 99, that's what I meant. Like, once he's out, it just takes so long to recover that. Yeah, there's one. There's one. It's probably Hydralisks. Wanna bet that it's Hydralisks? I bet that it's Hydralisks. Ha! And I was right.
How may I help? For Adun. Of course.
Okay, going up the stairs is just like asking for a trap to spring.
Shall be done. For
I didn't mean a literal trap.
Tarakala.
Didn't mean a literal trap. But yeah, those exist as well.
Of course. For Adun. Of course.
Is that a teleporter or a security camera?
Teleportation field activated.
Ah, I do get reinforcements. That's nice.
It shall be done.
Is this room secure?
I long for combat.
The question is, will the infamously bad Dragoon pathfinding be able to get that thing down the stairs?
Yes, Executor. Tarakala. It shall
That
be
might be a challenge. I actually manages just fine. I did see a video where the thing just got stuck up there, but maybe that was exaggerated for comedic effect. So I'll just add you to my marine team.
your will.
Ah, I like the music in this game. The Protoss music isn't like that in your face, but it has like that sweeping, ethereal thing to it. I like that. It's very pleasant to the ears.
Of course. For Adun.
Oh, look at there's another stair. There's probably another trap.
Of course. Tarakala.
And there's Zerglings.
Tarakala.
Hydras.
For Adun.
And now that you're there.
Of course. It shall be done.
But why doesn't he hit that? That sucks. That sucks. That's better.
Yes, Executor. How may I help?
That's much better.
It shall be done. For Adun.
So what's up here?
Shall be done. Tarakala. It shall be done.
This room is far too big to be empty.
Tarakala.
I expect a few floor traps probably.
Of course.
Oh!
For Adun.
Oh, holy hell.
How may I help? For Adun.
Well, that was some good hits at least. So this is either there's bait and there's nothing there, and the game just like wants you to risk it for no reward.
Yes, executor.
Oh, there's something really good there behind all these enemies. I will find out either way.
Honor guide me.
I hear you.
She house. Honor guide me.
I hear you.
Don't run into the store. That was good. And look at that, there is nothing here. That's just a complete... That's just a trap. Great.
I hear you.
It's like in Doom, for example, when you find like a room full of supplies, ammo and health, and when you pick it up, enemies appear and you basically take more damage and spend more ammo than what you had just picked up. It's really just to mess with you. But now I know.
Your will?
At least Tassadar got some higher kill numbers. So I still got 2 paths available. Here. Or here.
Tarakala. Of course.
I keep thinking of where I've heard his voice. Is that like Deckard Cain?
Of course. For Adun.
I'm not sure if it's Deckard.
Shall be done. Of course. Tarakala.
Or is it a voice from Warcraft 2?
Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. Of course.
No, it's not from Warcraft, I
For
think.
Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. Of course.
Okay, his quotes are getting a
Shall be done.
bit on my nerves now.
Tarakala. Of course.
So much area and not a single enemy. Okay, then let's catch up.
May I help?
I do like that walking animation, but... Oh crap. Oh crap! That's going too hard.
I hear you.
Yeah. For a split second there, I thought that we would maybe get it, but...
Kala.
And hallucination is much too expensive,
Of course.
so I'm not going to pull that.
Tarakala. Of course.
So let's just not go there.
Adun.
Let's just say that Tassadar had like a psionic idea, and something told him to not go that way.
How may I help?
A vision.
Tarakala.
Because I'm not going to lose all my marines.
For Adun.
And if I
Tarakala.
can avoid it.
Of course. I long for combat. I hear you.
Which is good, just a single one.
Instructions. I long for combat.
That tilts the thing in my favor. Nice.
I hear you.
That went smooth. Ah, more reinforcements. Not at all, but okay, this is a dead end, so I do have to go through the through the death corridor. All right. At least I've got more firepower to do it now. I mean, if I know where they spawned from, though I didn't see any ground distortion, so maybe they just spawn. Also, if they had been buried there, they would have attacked, because the AI isn't that smart.
It shall be done.
So maybe hallucination is like a method to deal with the infested Terran.
Of course.
Wasting his explosion on a decoy.
It shall be done. For Adun.
And there's nothing here.
Of course. For Adun.
However, I do have to funnel my troops through there. So it seems to get triggered by the Marines coming through.
How may I help?
It's like a bit of a balanced thing, like when you don't have any Marines it doesn't get triggered, but then you will have only a few Protoss troops. When you do have the Marines it implies that you have a lot of troops, so it tries to give you a screwball basically.
Yes, Executor.
Commander, outstanding.
Let's see
How
if
may
I
I help?
Standing by.
can lure them in.
Let's move. Do you hear that? Rock and roll. I long for combat. She house.
It's not ideal, but
How may I help?
What now calls?
I think I can't really expect anything better. Single zealot should be fine. But now you can see here that there's something buried. They were even clipping into each other.
How may I help?
What now calls?
Not playing fair.
Yes, Executor. Tarakala. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course.
Okay, now we are where we left off last time. So let's make a save here. And let's explore this direction first.
For Adun.
Receiving.
How may I help? For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala. For Adun.
There's really not much decoration other than dead Terrans, it seems.
For Adun. Tarakala.
And more.
It shall be done.
We have these assets and we're going to use these assets. Hey Zebu! Indeed, dark style. I normally like to have it brighter, but I actually think that the blue-red combination does look pretty cool.
I hear you. Tarakala.
So I will just stick with that tonight.
Of course.
How are you doing?
It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala.
Tarakala.
It shall be
I mean, he's powerful, but
for Adun.
like one or two more quotes wouldn't have hurt.
Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. For Adun.
Or one or two more that weren't as annoying.
Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall
Yes, I know, it was a very limited time technologically.
It shall be done.
Okay.
Of course.
So this doesn't lead back to here.
It shall be done.
And also, how do you always say it's a Happy Friday?
For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala.
That's a dead end, isn't it? No, it's not. It keeps going. It just keeps going.
It shall be done. For Adun.
Ah,
It shall be done. Of course. It shall be
that
done.
wasn't quite enough. Come on.
For Adun.
Well, there's a stair, isn't there? Yep. There's a stair.
Tarakala.
We'll just finish that off.
I hear you. Yes, Executor.
Hydras are quite strong. But that's warm weather, listening to some old folk music from old countries.
She house.
Which old countries?
I hear you. Tarakala. Of course.
Ah, come on. Ah, double come on.
Tarakala.
Yes, 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 yes. Triple come on. And I think that I saw, for a split second, I saw another infested Terran, so that's just going to be great.
Of course.
Absolutely splendid.
Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala.
Are you a countryman?
For Adun. Of course.
But this is quite heavily defended, so I have a feeling that there's something important there.
For Adun.
But I will need the rest of my troops for that, and I will need Tassadar for that.
Of course.
Oh, I have an idea. The song is good. A person I knew once was so tired of country, like she said that enough people, what did she say? Like enough guys have lost their pickup truck, their dog, and their, what was the third thing? The pickup truck, their dog, and something else.
It shall be done. For Adun.
Or maybe it was just like, probably a woman, yeah. Woman, pickup truck, dog.
For Adun.
But I have an idea of how to deal with that ambush. I have got enough energy to pull a hallucination.
It shall be done. Give me something to shoot.
That actually looks pretty cool.
Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
Does that count as a marine?
Go, go, go. Outstanding.
No, it doesn't.
Commander, outstanding.
I was hoping to trick the game into thinking that I had sent a marine this way and trigger the ambush that way, but that didn't quite work.
Shall be done. Give me something to shoot.
So I will just
Let's move.
have to waste one of these.
Let's move. Outstanding.
Now maybe it gets to survive, but
Go, go, go. How may I help? For Adun. Checked up and good to go.
maybe I can use these as an escort, kinda.
Rock and roll. Standing by. Rock and
Have them distract the Zerglings.
by. Go, go, go. What was that?
There it is.
Outstanding.
Crap!
Standing by.
There goes a marine.
Of course.
And my hallucination was completely worthless.
Of course.
Completely worthless.
It shall be done.
Fire! I think if you play it really clever and with better microcontrol than I, you can pull that off, like with the hallucination. But actually, where did I save again?
For Adun.
Let's maybe try it again.
Checked up and good to go.
So the Terran spawns here. The Zergling spawn here.
I hear you.
If I get
Of course.
him into position. So basically the moment the Zerglings show up, he casts Psionic Storm, boom, they're dead. No, I reloaded the save, I didn't start the game again.
Commander. Let's move. Rock and roll.
And the Terran comes from here, so I like place the hallucinations here. The Terran should go for them. Explode. And he Psionic Storms the Zerglings. Maybe with some help by the Zealots to tank that. Got anything good? I am absolutely certain that this can be done, so let's try.
Of course. Standing by. Checked up and good to go. How may I help? Checked up.
Further. Yep, it worked. Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
Your will.
I long for combat.
Yes,
So long as they don't pull any more ambushes on me. But it's like in Command and Conquer to a certain degree, though. What? Oh, these. The Command and Conquer is much harsher about that, but it's basically a puzzle. You have to figure out what steps to take, at what point, and it's very trial and error. At least in the old games. Like in the newer games you can just count on like the hero skills and stuff like that, but none of that here. I mean, I can't even heal my troops.
For Adun. Of course.
Can't even cast Psionic Storm because he's out.
For Adun.
He does have a lot of shields, so maybe.
For Adun.
So why don't they detect him? Like the Marines over here get instantly detected, but Tassadar just floating around
Adun. Tarakala.
raises no suspicion at all. Yeah, come to me, come to me.
Your will.
No, it's not coming to me.
For Adun. Tarakala. Of course.
I long for combat.
I'm trying to bait that one out.
Now calls. Honor guide me for Adun.
It's actually coming down.
Yes, Executor.
I do have enough energy, so...
Tarakala. Of course.
Oh, closer. That's a triple kill.
For Adun.
What now calls?
I hear you.
So there's one more purple up here. But other than that, it should be clear.
For Adun.
And he has so many shields, he can actually tackle that himself.
It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course.
Let's see, he deals about 20 damage per shot.
I help.
Yeah, he deals pretty much full damage.
For
That's good.
Adun. Of course.
No, don't attack from down, attack from up.
Of course.
Because when you attack like up a ledge, then you deal... Will not reduce damage, but there's a chance that you miss, and it's like 50%.
It shall be done.
Okay. Is this a teleporter or is it a security camera?
For Adun.
Ah.
Tarakala.
Nice.
Of course.
She house. For Adun.
Your will.
So good thing that I went here instead of like one of the other directions.
I long for combat.
Your will. Of course.
Oh, let me guess, you bought Dragon Guard 2 on eBay, right? The collector's edition.
House.
For extra amounts of money. And now you've got like a big cardboard cutout figure of the main character
Yes, Executor.
standing behind you next time you stream. Did you actually give up last time, or did you finish it? I didn't see the end of the Dragon Guard stream, actually. I was AFK for a few minutes.
Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun.
Ah, perfect.
For Adun.
Crap, crap, crap.
For Adun.
I'm sure I can pull that off better. Didn't finish. Well, it
Kala.
does just keep getting longer. It's just so weird.
Yes, Executor.
Like that dragon that you fought had all the trappings of the final boss, given how long it took. Like how long did you fight that thing? Like 40 minutes or so?
For Adun. Of course.
And it just keeps going back to normal missions for some reason. It's just so strange. Maybe an hour, yeah, sounds about right.
It shall be done.
It's better. Don't get overwhelmed like a fool. Lure them in. Said lure them in.
For Adun.
But I've got a second squad of Marines. Let's see.
I long for combat.
Not you, not you, not you. To my squad 4. So I saved most of them. 4 goes here, 2 goes here.
Your will.
I can see them buried. Shouldn't be too many more though.
Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala.
Yep, easily baited.
Tarakala. It shall be done. Tarakala.
Oh, the Marines have some good range.
How may I help? Standing by.
She house.
Yes, Executor.
Don't even know what the story is about even.
Of course. It shall be done.
Well, from what I can gather, it's like one of these stories that tries to subvert expectations, like you expect a normal fantasy world, but everything is super dark and the gods are uncaring and the world is doomed anyway and the church is corrupt and I don't know, something in that vein, I would imagine. At least that's what I could gather from the gameplay that I saw. It's a single Zergling that should... Okay, it's 2 Zerglings. 3 Zerglings. Come on, get closer. Get closer. Fine, don't get closer. Okay, well, if they don't get closer, then I will get closer. Okay, that should be fine. Yep. Oh, there's even more. Okay, fine. Bring it. And we're still not done. Well, I've got time. I wonder if they're just too stupid to navigate around the doodads on the map, or if it's like what Angel likes to call a leash, and they're scripted to run back after a certain distance. But it might just be pathfinding issues. Okay, I cleared this entire room for nothing, but it makes me feel good. So there's only one more left. I like clarity. And after that we should get a proper base building mission again.
How may I help?
And he's got some energy reserves built up, so I can't spam 2 more side storms. Okay, these do a lot of damage. So I don't understand why Tassadar doesn't seem to trigger many of these traps. They just ignore him. I would almost imagine it's some kind of oversight. Crap. Well, Cyrex Storm is cheaper than a hallucination, so I will actually just fire off that.
Of course.
This looks like another ambush about to happen.
Of course.
Are you kidding me?
For Adun, Tarakala. It shall be done. Tarakala. For Adun. Of course.
Seriously, game.
How may I help?
Good thing that I've got another side storm ready. Okay. Okay.
Yes, Executor. Commander.
And is it an ambush?
Give me something to shoot.
No.
How may I help?
Nice.
For Adun.
The Starcraft soundtrack is just fine. It's an amazing soundtrack. One of the best.
How may I help? Tarakala. For Adun. Of course.
Okay, we're almost there. I didn't see anything on the cameras when I activated them, but
It shall be done.
I fully expect floor traps.
Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. Yes, Executor.
Stop simping, Jim.
Yes, Executor.
Yeah, don't put your dick in crazy. Come on, come. They just give up. Oh crap. Oh crap. Fuck. Yes! Haha! Well, Zebu is a very moist boy.
How may I help?
I'm not sure about the Mengsk porn, but Mengsk is probably a cool buddy that you can have cigars with and discuss, I don't know, art. Or classical music, probably. Yeah, just you and Mengsk, like, sitting in very comfortable leather reclining chairs, and like there's a gramophone somewhere and it's playing, I don't know, what are classical musicians called? Brahms. That's true, he had to have it at least once. I think actually part of his backstory is that his family got killed. If I recall it correctly. He was just like a normal, a prospector or something, just a normal, like, middle class guy. But then, like, he got on the wrong side of Confederacy law. And I believe they killed his family.
It shall be done.
Actually, if I'm not not mistaken, I read somewhere that Kerrigan was the one who killed his wife. And that's also the reason why he sacrificed her on New Gettysburg, because he wanted to take revenge. I'm not... Let me actually check that really quick. Starcraft Wiki. Help me, Dr. Aaron, my fever's rising, please come quick. I know you know a little trick. A doctor, please, deeper. Damn, she became a MILF. Let's see, Mengsk. Okay, maybe Arcturus Mengsk. Early life, graduation, Confederate warrior, revolutionary uprising, somewhere in there it should be. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. He enlisted in the Confederate Marine Corps. He hoped that a military career would allow him to learn the finer points of prospecting. Though life in the military was never his goal. His father, Angus, made an anti-Confederate speech at the Senate, tearing down their flag. Etc, etc, etc. There's so much backstory. It's probably part of some novel or something. Etc, etc, etc. Was she called Juliana Pasteur? Because her name gets mentioned quite a lot on this wiki article here. Edmund Duke shows up, of course. Here, revolutionary, that should be getting where I want it. Oh yeah, Valerian, it's actually the son of that Juliana Pasteur. The Confederates had killed his father, mother and sister despite tight security. Mengsk was consumed by revenge, etc, etc, etc. I think somewhere it said that Kerrigan was the one who killed them. Maybe it's here. Just a second. Oh yeah, here it is. blah blah blah, he leaves Kerrigan behind. Manx did so due to Kerrigan's political unreliability and also because he couldn't resist getting vengeance for his father, which Kerrigan had herself killed years before. So yeah, it actually, it would have been really interesting if that had been put into the game. Because it would have given him like some very good depth instead of just like, I'm a cookie cutter dictator and I run basically space North Korea. Crap, I didn't get the Terran. Let's try this again. Lure them out. Go for it. Ah, crap. Still. Ah, he's ready for another side storm. I can just blast them if I aim it right.
Of course.
Just a little closer. There. There we go. Different female singer every time. Lucky I think I never listened to Erotic.
It shall be done.
Or maybe it's another case of I know the song but not the band. Yeah, the Brood War was something else. Ah, it's such a refreshing change of pace after playing Starcraft II for so long. Fire bats and a ghost. The ghost could be interesting with the cloak. Let's actually use him for scouting. Of course, if there's traps, then the ghost is useless because the traps are detect us, I think. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, losses are expected, I guess. All the fire bats are gone. But I've still got a few marines left. And the road should be clear now. They definitely got blown up. There was more than one infested Terran in there, I think. I definitely heard more than one explosion. Still, considering that I just killed like 100 Zergs, I think that's a fair price to pay. Store is locked. They really try to use the entire map for this one, eh? Come on, Mr. Ghost, hack into it. Yes. Just a single zealot left. But should be mission end in a second, unless... Please don't tell me I have to get out again or something. Wait, I can see something here. But that looks a bit different than the buried Zerg, so I guess it's Dark Templar that are actually just invisible.
Yes, Executor?
Yep.
Greetings, Dark One. I have come to bring you home.
Greetings to you, mighty Tassadar. I knew that you would not forsake us. For in the time that you have spent with us, you have learned to value our ways and our methods. You have learned to channel our dark power, as well as that of your masters. And thus, you alone have found completeness beyond the scope of the color. But
He sounds a bit like Deckard Cain.
in its pride, could never bring itself to welcome outcasts such as
You have found completeness.
It is your vision and courage that may yet save our homeworld from the swarm. I beg of you, Zeratul, return with us to Aiur. Though they are petty and have in ignorance cursed your kind for generations, help me save our people.
since our banishment long ago, we have never failed in our responsibility to shall cause us great pain to see our homeland once more. We shall return with you, Tassadar. We will do what we can.
Finally! Let's see, I need to kill 169 to 11 lost. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Homeland. I like the Protoss briefing mission. I like it really.
Greetings, Executor.
Hey!
Greetings to you, Tassadar. I am overjoyed to see you both return home in this dark hour. The Zerg have redoubled their efforts, and it seems...
It can't be.
The Executor told me of how you fell before the Zerg. How is it that you live and breathe? Well, after my unfortunate defeat, my ruined body was recovered by our brethren. I now reside within the cold robotic shell of a Dragoon.
Old friend, would that this never came to pass.
Nonsense! There is no shame in defeat, so long as the spirit is unconquered, and I am still able to serve Aiur to a degree.
To a degree.
Enough of this. There is much you both need to know. You have been branded as traitors by Aldaris and the Conclave. Even now they seek to arrest you and execute the Dark Templar of Zeratul.
I never believed that they would go so far. In the face of total annihilation, they still cling to their failing traditions.
Yes, and that makes them all the more dangerous. They hunt you even now, Tassadar. And though I damn myself by doing so, I shall stand by you till the end.
And Taroadun, noble Fenix. Executor, it seems that if our world is to live, we must protect the Dark Templar from our own brethren. Although it pains me greatly, not even the Conclave shall stand in our way.
Yet even the Protoss get the obligatory civil war mission that every faction gets now and then. But the thing with the Kala is a good question. I'm not sure how established the Kala is in Starcraft I. I would have to check the manual. I mean, just going purely by the dialogues, you could argue that it's like simply a religious thing. Like, it doesn't have any substance behind it, it's just like what they call it, and blah, some enlightenment and some Kala here and some Kala there, but like it's not like that magical hive mind that they get in later Starcraft. But I would have to double check that with the manual, because that might be explained in more detail. I'm not sure.
You and the traitor Tassadar are to cease your resistance and surrender yourselves to the judgment of the Conclave. We will take the outlaw Zeratul into custody and deal with him as is written by the Kala's law.
Flee back.
Yeah, like that, Kala's law. It's more like just like a religious belief.
For your actions shall send us all unto the Zerg. Tell me I
Oh damn. Let's retreat immediately. I'm not sure if they have like spotters there, so I will
shall be done.
try to save as many units as I can. And wow, I've got 2 whole probes. Ah, amazing stuff. At least I've got a... Yeah, Tassadar's almost dead. Let's just park that one over there. At least I've got a decent defense. And this looks pretty vulnerable to air attack, but the center is in good shape. We've got Fenix, who's like really strong, 45 damage. We've got the Dark Templar, though of course I can't replace the Dark Templar, that's the thing. Okay, let's first set up our... Oh, immediately attack. Okay. Yeah, let's set these to 2. I will not go for scouts, I think. Scouts are just... I had scouts in very good memory, but playing with them last time, they just kinda sucked. They're far too expensive for what they do. Like, they are good in one-on-one, but they cost so much and they take so long to build. You're better off just using any other unit, essentially. Progress over time and the multiple pre-placed units. I used them lots when I first played Starcraft because I was very much into... what did I say about air attack? Because I was very much into air units, but these just kinda blow. Let's see, better Dragoon range should be good. You keep scouting. To play House of Ashes. What is House of Ashes? That doesn't say anything to me. The machine gun is such a cool idea. I absolutely loved that when I first saw that. Because I was so used to like blaster shots from Star Wars, and then I got this like blue colored machine gun that was the coolest thing. But it only deals 8 damage. So it's not that good. The air attack is quite deadly on the scouts. But still, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So at least I've got a sizable amount of stuff here, and there's an expansion ready already. Bit like heavy rain, but I've got a co-op. Okay, interesting. I can definitely look into that. Let's start with ground weapons. Got a very good reserve of stuff. And I can't build carriers. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, their attacks don't get more aggressive, they already are pretty aggressive. How many have I got on mining? Okay, perfect, the full squad. This should be... Damn it. And they're researching. So they're already working on upgrades. Yeah, they've got shields. I probably need a second forge. Make me a second forge. So... It's quite tempting to send in the Dark Templar, but I don't know... I don't know what kind of spotting they have. Do they build Reavers here? That's a good question. That's a good question. Let's build a third one. Okay, I've got Forge, I've got Cybernetics Core. Let's build pylon here. I will need more gateways. If I don't build scouts, I will need gateways. Got to work. Let's place that here. Which upgrade is complete already? Ah, you give me shields. Ah, the faster zealot movement. Alright. Shield generator, let's place it maybe here. Robotics facility. Oh no, observatory, robotics facility, Templar archives. Let's put the robotics facilities back here. I wish I had better air units than that. Anything at all. Let's place 2 down. Only got a single simulator. Ah, I mean a single simulator is normal in StarCraft 1. It's not like StarCraft 2. Templar archives. I think I need those for like the highest tech stuff. So let's get that. Let's just fill up the zealots in the meantime. And build a replacement cannon. Here they come. They've got good range at least. They do have spot. Oh crap. Crap. And they have got Reavers. Does that answer your question? I don't remember this mission, to be honest. I remember that it was there, but I don't remember how I solved it. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. Maybe I do need my Dark Templar here. I mean, Fenix is doing good work. This is going to be rough. Very rough. Okay, I need Robotic Support Bay for more upgrades. I also need more Dragoons. Definitely. Let's just build the observatory as well, why not? Better ground weapons. Maybe I should rely on the Templar a little bit. The Reavers are so brutal. I mean, they're good on your side, but as an enemy they're just pure pain. The thing is that I also don't really know how to deal with that expansion. It's not contested, but the moment I start building there, they will send troops and just destroy it, so I need to probably clear out this base first.
So be it. It will be done.
Oh, very tough. I think when I played Zerg, I used Guardians against them. Crap, they have spotters, yeah. Ah, shit. Can't replace these guys, so let's keep them. Of course, this being Starcraft I, they won't just like keep their what are they called again? Observers. They won't just keep them in a single place. Like if I attack that base with my Dark Templar and they don't have any observers in the area, they will move them there. Because the AI, as you say, it reacts. I think you weren't around for that, Angel, but when I played the last Terran mission, I tried to go for cruises, which is normally a good idea. But, like, the one base was full of ghosts. So, of course, they kept throwing lockdown at me, which, like, disables the cruises for a full minute during which they got shot at. And not only that, but they actually shipped in ghosts from the other end of the map just to defend that base. So I was like, okay, they've got 4 ghosts or 5, half my cruisers are locked down, but the others are still active, and suddenly a shuttle arrives and drops more. That was such a pain. Okay. No, not you. So I've got almost a full squad of Dragoons.
You address me. I do this for Aiur.
Look at this crap.
Your orders.
Maybe there's another way in.
It will be done. Entaro Adun. So be it. Entaro Adun.
This looks a bit better.
Do this for Aiur. So be it.
Definitely better. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I've already brought one in. Ah, shit. Okay, so I basically need a Reaver army. Let's start building Reavers then. I can upgrade them as well. Let's see, more Scarabs. Observer side range should be good with that thing placed here. What are they doing? So I can't stealth attack this, it's just not possible. I mean, this bridge is heavily locked down, but this is super vulnerable, so maybe a shuttle army. Maybe a shuttle army. This is still working. Vespene should not be a problem. Minerals are still fine. Tassadar will just spend the rest of the... Shit. Damn it!
Your command for Aiur. As you will.
What a waste. But yeah, that chaos here with half the Dragoons actually not being able to get into fighting range already shows you that it's not worth it to build too many Dragoons because they just get into each other's way. Okay, attack fended off. For now. Okay, last ground weapon upgrade, that's good. And of course, too many Reavers are also useless. 3 or 4 should be fine to deal with pretty much anything. Got the extra side range, that's good. You Proteus here. Give me another one. I will actually build 1 or 2 more observers. Okay, last shields. Shields is always super expensive. There's an air attack. And there's the Reavers. This is a nasty mix. Crap. Okay, I need my Dark Templar for this one. Maybe my own Reavers. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Give me more. Give me more. And let's build. It's not that the defenses actually last long, but they do distract the enemy for a little bit. Scarab damage I want. So the Reavers come from red. Brown has only ever attacked with Dragoons and Zealots. So red definitely has priority. And I will need to tackle red while my resources still last, basically. Because as I said, they will attack my expansion immediately. If I don't get rid of them first. Put another observer. One more observer here. These are working. I wonder how much extra damage this Scarab upgrade does. Probably like 25. Hold position. You go here. That should cover all the entrances. But an airdrop here is tempting. Okay, hold Position, let's make a save here. That should be okay-ish.
Your command? Upgrade complete.
I need an attack army, but
What would you ask of me?
I don't feel like I can spare anything. The moment I move out, they will just attack my base. I know. I keep buying new ones. Don't worry. Here they come. Can you reach that? One of you can reach that. Okay, maybe that's an opening. I don't know.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, all these are fully stocked.
What would you ask of me?
Blast them. Yep, 125 with the upgrades. Let's build more. Ah, they're massing for the next one. Well, Fenix, you will be the hero of the day. They do have shuttles, but I haven't tried airdrops yet, which is I'm quite thankful for that. Because that would suck big time. Keep building scarabs. This is useless. This is useless. Fucking carriers. Control 5. Okay, let's try. They do have the extra range, so they should be able to just blast through that. So long as I can keep the money flowing. Two scarabs for one. That's a good deal. Okay. And some area damage even. Not much, but a little.
We are under attack.
Take them down. And there's the next wave already. Fuck. Retreat, retreat. You keep advancing. Let's build replacement dragoons. Ah, there's the main base, huh? What's up here then?
Your command?
You address me. It will be done.
So let's retreat him. Okay, they've got air power, so I can't. Yeah, I will need to build more dragoons though. Because I feel that I need these dragoons just to defend my base. So I'll probably need a second squad.
You address me.
I've yet got the money for stuff like that. They will need some more supply. Do they? You're probably right. Okay, that's where they got all the ground units from. These are just upgrades. Okay, you're squad number 3. And now I'm starting to run low. It will still last a little bit, but I won't be able to rely on that forever. And of course that fucking Arbiter. Maybe. They keep sending in observers for some reason. It's time to send the Dragoons over already. There's the next attack. You guys are fully... No, you're not fully stocked yet. That's unacceptable. It's a completely different playstyle than Starcraft II. Ah crap, they're using that too. Which also messes with your grouping actually, which is like super sucky. Ground armor, more reinforcements. Yeah, I should be able to attack this soon. So they're all in super bad shape. I'm trying! There goes the Vespine. Believe me, I'm trying. I do fear though that Red has another base. Maybe like down here. It does. Well, shit. Let's go on the offensive. Oh, come on. Fucking Arbiter. I hate this skill. Yeah, look at that, not grouped with number 2 anymore. On the plus side, I can't take damage while they're in stasis, but... maybe air power is the way to go after all. I mean, with enough scouts, I can just blast through. The Reavers will be completely useless. And Dragoons are fairly tough, but should be manageable. Cloaked Reavers, what am I supposed to do? This just cost me huge amounts of money. Completely useless attack. Maybe I should go for the expansion. Use these as the expansion defense squad, basically. Let's put another observer. Yes, I will need at least one full squad, which costs a fortune. But replacing all my ground units every 5 minutes also costs me a fortune, so I think I will just do it in parallel. So they just hold here. The observer makes sure that nobody gets ambushed, and you build me another Stargate.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I didn't send you there, you fucks. You deserve that. And in the meantime I will set up an expansion. 1 week and then you're off? Or what? Of course if I go for air power I will need air upgrades. Where was the other one? Shuttle movement. Go. I saw some movement there. One! Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, let's start pumping. I'm going to be so broke. When these guys wake up again, you're dead. Dead. I've got no holidays coming up in the meantime. Nothing at all. That's done. Yeah, fly you observers. Hey, the first quarter of my first squad is almost ready. Attack! I gave an attack order. It actually held. Okay. And this is just mission 7. Out of spite. There we go. Please don't go for the expansion. Please don't go for the expansion. They go for the expansion. Of course they do, why would they not? I lost one, that's just great. Oh, look at that, they've got Templar. Ah! More. You're still working. Hey Jack! I will need it. All the luck. Nope, Dark Templar were just a campaign unit in Starcraft I. Purely campaign. I can't even go for air upgrades too. They were added as a buildable unit in Starcraft Grid War. So, no, these two guys are my only Dark Templar. AKA, I am fucked. Should I might keep them here? I'm afraid that the Dragoons will also just get like killed in by a swarm of Reavers. Fuck. So I can put a third drone to work there, I think. And then I will have to tackle that. Get lost, get lost. work. So my Vespene output is completely crippled now. And money will soon follow. I really don't remember how I dealt with this mission earlier, all those years back. It's too long. I mean, this is an okay force. Kill it. I'll wait for that one. Ah. The thing is that they actually... Oh no, they also only got level 1 upgrades for their air. So at least that's fair. But with enough mass, you can easily overpower them. Wait, an arbiter. I can see where this is going, I think. Exactly! Exactly that. How many did I have? Oh, let's just build another one. 1005. Let's get most of them over to the expansion. Yeah, the thing is that the AI also got aggressive really early, so I had to use all my available forces just for defense. This mission is just a pain. I think once I've dealt with this base at least, it will ease up considerably. I just need to get there. Okay, we've got almost one full squad. The good thing is that they also kind of double as quite capable defenders. At least against the Reavers and against the air targets as well. And against ground, they can actually serve quite well. So let's try. Let's try. And mount an attack. All the while just pumping out more of these guys. Sometimes it eases up a little. Like... the last Zerg mission was actually easier than the second to last Zerg mission. Because it had some triggers that worked well in your favor, basically. I'll just push through. There's too many Dragoons, so that doesn't work. Maybe scout south first. Maybe they've got like... the bases are like set up differently or something. Maybe their other base is weaker to airs. We'll just check. They must have some kind of weak point that I can exploit. Obviously not. Nah, well... 12 scouts. Fuck! Okay, that's where the air power comes from. But I should be able to siege that. Can they shoot through walls? Like I do some spotting with the scouts and then the Reavers take down the photon cannons? Maybe? It's expensive, but it's the last one that I need. There it is. Is it a little spotting? Just a little. Are you fucking kidding me? They can't even shoot through the bloody wall. Where are siege tanks when you need them? This doesn't look too bad. This kinda does. I need more troops. I just need more troops. I think with 2 squads I could do it. Like if one gets arbitered, the second can just keep pushing. Or something like that. Ground forces suck because of Revis. I was even considering just like massing zealots and nothing else and just sending them in. But that's probably going to fail due to some reason as well. There's always something. So since I don't need you, you can just go back home. Looks like I interrupted them. Yeah, it seems like they were mounting an attack. I also keep losing scouts, which is not good. At all. I'm still not sure what Orange is trying to achieve. So these are at 6, there's another 3 coming, so it's almost a full squad. I've got good shields. I also just hate that they have arbiters, which just makes ground assaults all the suckier. But yeah, this is a good defense. Could send an observer with them, but it's probably just going to get lost in the chaos of fighting. Okay, 3 more. 1, 2... Perfect. Okay, once these are out, I will attempt it again. If that doesn't work, then I'll just start crying and going back and forth in my chair. I'm also just more comfortable playing Terrans, to be honest. Protoss aren't exactly my thing, baby.
Upgrade complete.
Ground forces are as strong as they get. Oh shit, oh shit. Yep, took some losses. So I'm technically 2 scouts short, but I will just go in. I need to destroy at least one bay, or at least cripple it or something. Some kind of progress needs to be done. Ignore that, go over here. No, all forces concentrate here. That looks much better. The swarm of Dragoons is super annoying. They keep sending in more. And more, and more, and more. They probably emptied out this entire base just to get all the Dragoons over there. Fun! Let's actually just push all the way into their economy. Over here. And then unravel this base from this side. Yep, there's reinforcements. More reinforcements. It's just unbelievable how many people they ferry in. And there's 2 more. Sure, why not? And another 4. Where do they come from? What the fuck? Like, if I were better at this game, I could mount like a double frontal attack while they pull in all the Dragoons from the rest of the map, then they mount an attack here and destroy this, but I'm just not that good. I'm just not that good. Let's see how they fare at this base. Maybe they're a bit better. I don't remember this mission to be such a bloody pain. This is also halfway out again. Ah. I could have picked shittier timing. Okay, that seems to have been it.
Executor, as you will. Immediately.
Okay. Attempt number 55. As long as the amount of Dragoons is limited, they actually fare quite well, but like in a war of attrition, then I lose. try. Let's send in the Dragoons. What? Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, they are from the other base. They just walked here. I mean, I did get them, but at a price. This I will just ignore. Okay, Dragoon reinforcements. I think this is the best result I've had in the past 40 minutes or so. So... Ah! They can bloody sense when you're weak. Okay, I will need replacement Dragoons. No. Finish it. Okay, destroy the economy. Phoenix also got damage already. That's not good. I hate my life. You just keep pushing. The sucky thing is that they are trying to rebuild it. And they did. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Yeah, they just keep whittling me down. Welcome to the Eastern Front. Maybe if I can get that Nexus, then I can destroy this base. Retreat, let the Dragoons handle that. Okay, we got that. More. Phoenix without shields, that's not good. Do they have like a bonus to build speed or something? It feels like they pump units faster than they should. That's true, they react faster than me, that's true. Okay, we almost got this. Wait, no, wrong button. I hate that they keep funneling in units from the other base just to mess with me. Replacements, come on. Fuck off. Fuck off, I said. What? Oh crap! Oh, look at that! Okay, you just keep working here, you go over there and start building me the expansion. Oh, what the fuck? Retreat, retreat! Out of all the moments they could have picked. I don't think so. Really? Gotta love how they just conjure units out of thin air. Okay, I'm almost there. Almost. I've got 3 scouts left out of 22. My life is hell. Let's see, US got 3. Just keep making me more Dragoons. No! Die! Yeah, CNC was also quite bad about that. Let's finish off this northern part just because I don't want to see it anymore. Another forge. But maybe... I think that... having 1 squad handy will not hurt, 1 squad of scouts. Just so they can deal with Revis. Oh, look at that, there's some Vespene in there, that's good. More. More. Okay. You fucktard! It just leaves immediately, it's just like messes with me. Ah! Let's make you squad 5, you squad 4. But I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Okay, I will build double gateways here, so I can maintain them. Also some cannons. There's another 2 coming. Build me more. Here are those guys. You get to work here. Alright, I forgot about this. I was building cannons. Build one more each. And then it's back to work. One Dragoon to bring this squad to full. And I don't believe it.
We are under attack. Your command?
The whole time. The whole damn time. They didn't send a single Reaver. The moment I have the audacity to place a few pylons and cannons here, they're immediately there. Do my heroes have to survive? Yeah, they have to survive. Okay, let's fill up the squad. Out of money. So much for all my cannons. Why are you not in the bloody group? I think there was a case. That's your job. I think there was a case in one of the missions where they weren't. Might have been a Zerg. Although Zerg don't have many heroes. So, I want my workers back. Oh, damn it! The AI is just too smart for me. Nonetheless, I've got one base down. Which is a start. Let's do a little scouting. Did I get the... Let's just get the observant. Okay, so this is obviously brown base. Or orange, or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. Probably orange. There's a bridge here. But orange is the easiest out of them all. Because their armies are just pretty straightforward. Ground units, maybe a carrier, but that's about it. Red base, however. Red base needs to go.
Your command?
Let me think. Maybe a double Dragoon assault would actually work. Maybe. Also like another observer somewhere here. They cost mostly gas, which is fine. I've got gas.
Upgrade complete.
I mean, then look at this. Just like the outskirts are pitiful, a single cannon. And then there's their building. Their production buildings already. But I just know that there's like a dozen Reavers somewhere here, or some shit like that. That's going to completely screw me over as soon as I attack. Nonetheless, Or I Reaver them. But also, I find it disconcerting that they keep sending like single units which haven't shown up here yet. So where do they go? I think I'll build another observer and just place it like here. To have what's this? This is pitiful. This is okay. Maybe not completely pitiful. Yeah. Just keep conjuring scouts out of your head. What the? Oh no, they're angry. But they do have a weak point. So let's see. Okay, they're bringing in the Templar. Make that 2. Oh, fuck off. Are those mine? Those are mine. But why are they here? Didn't I send them down there? You know what? Time for you guys to shine. Let's give you an extra each. I'm supposed to beat the Zerg final mission in Brood War. Is going to be the mystery of the century. At least now I've got an eye on any reinforcements that they bring. So I mean the mystery to beating the Zerg finale is just spam Hydralisks. That's really pretty much it. It's easier than... No, it's harder than it sounds, but... It's not really like intricate or complex, it's just like spam until they're dead. At least until the Protoss are dead. As soon as the Protoss are dead in the final mission, then you can relax a little. Whoops. Ignore that. They've got the zealots. Ah shit, there they come. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. So they do have a few Reavers. I've got a few scouts. So that should be possible to do. I haven't seen a single piece of air defense apart from the photon cannon and maybe a single scout that's floating around somewhere. No. I keep pressing the wrong squads. Yes, hounded. Okay, this looks good. This looks very good. Just a few cannons here. They've got no gateway, so they can't build more zealots. They've got no robotic space, so they can't build Revis. They should be crippled now. Huh?
Madness must stop.
What?
The sight of my brethren slaughtering one another is more than I can stand. Though I fear you would doom us all.
No, I was doing so well.
I surrender myself to the Conclave. Taradun, Executor. Don't give up the fight.
Tassadar of the Templar, by your actions you have severed yourself from the mercy of your brethren. You refuse to destroy the Terran worlds as was commanded. You have questioned time and time again the sacred will of the Conclave, and you have abandoned your home world in its darkest hour. Most grievous of all is that you have allied yourself with the blasphemous Dark Ones, and learned to utilize their profane powers in tandem with our own. What say you, O fallen Templar?
Aldaris, I submit myself to the Conclave's judgment. But know this, given the same choices again, I would surely have made them. I have sacrificed all that our world might live. I have sullied my honor. I have discarded my rank and standing. I have even broken our most ancient traditions. But never think that I would for one moment regret my actions. For I am Templar, and above all else, I have sworn to protect our homeworld till the end.
The Protoss campaign is quite dialogue heavy, I just noticed. Like, neither the Terran or the Zerg campaign had that long in-mission dialogue. And it's still better dialogue than in Starcraft II. Like, Legacy of the Void was just so cringe. I did outpoint them, outscore them. Let's see. Yeah, I lost 81 units for a Zerg. That would have been a good loss number, but for the Protoss, it's just shit. It's especially when compared to how much I produced, and of course the production also includes the probes. So if you like take these out of the equation, then I basically lost most of my army. Ah, man. Oh, look at that. Tassadar was taken into Judicator custody and sentenced to stand trial for his crimes against the Conclave. Fenix, Raynor, and Tassadar's followers escaped from the Conclave's agents as the Dark Templar slipped away in the chaos. The Trial of Tassadar.
All seems lost must fight on. We must find Tassadar and secure his release from the Judicator before they can execute him for treason.
It's not a timed mission, is it?
Without him, I fear there is no way to defeat the Zerg and their overmind. Zeratul and his Dark Templar have vanished, leaving us to fend.
Those fuckers.
I wonder if Tassadar was mistaken to have put his trust in them. We are receiving a transmission from Captain Raynor's command ship.
This is Raynor. I'd like to help if I can. Tassadar laid it on the line for me and my crew on Char. I'd like to repay the debt. Besides, I'm a long way from home, surrounded by hostile aliens. I've got to do something.
Then you shall, bold human. You shall.
The beginnings of a wonderful friendship. Raynor and Fenix is really something. It's a shame that they didn't have any interaction in Legacy of the Void, even though it technically wasn't Fenix, but it would have been a cool moment. Okay, I got a carrier. Or get carriers in general. And the Hyperion. Okay, this looks like a very promising one. I mean, with carriers you basically can't lose. Do I do this mission? What say you, Angel? Do I do this mission? Or do I call it a night? Do it! Okay, I will do it. Oh, that's so slow without the upgrades. At least I've got a good bit. What? That's an early attack. Early rises. Okay. The thing about the Hyperion is that I can't repair it. Or do they have? No, they don't. So any damage that Raynor suffers will be permanent, though he does have a lot of plating and a ton of hit points. But I will hold him back nonetheless. It's too risky. Okay, more probes. Let's put everything into minerals first. But I think I can use Raynor as a good defense against Reavers, maybe. Yeah, he agrees. No! Fun fact, as you can see, even when the probes are just carrying minerals, they still get the flame explosion. Even though that should only happen when they are carrying Vespene, but I guess crafting a trigger for that was maybe asking a bit too much. Okay, there's a base here. Big base here. So I'm pretty much under siege. Look at that. All these photon cannons. How many have I got? 3 more. I always like to have one full squad mining. But in my experience it seems to get a pretty good gathering ratio. More industrialism, then is the wrong faction. I mean, these are the Protoss. If you want industrialism, you should play Terran. It's just got nothing. Not even a gate. I've got a forge. Okay, mining is on the way. Would be so good if I could upgrade him. That would be amazing. With a Yamato gun? Japan or alien futurism? That's actually a good question what the Protoss were inspired by. I don't know.
Raynor here. This should be good. Oh yeah. Right on. Sounds fun.
I bet that Angel knows. That's the kind of question that Angel can always answer. So let's get some stuff going here. That looks like 4 or maybe even 5 probes. Also second forge. Gateways I think I will put here. Once the pylon's done. Let's use 5. Of course you may ask. Why should you not? But we don't really, not in Germany and in general at least. I mean, I'm absolutely certain that some people celebrate it, but like it's not a public holiday. I think it's not even marked in calendars usually. It's just like a year. Raynor. That will help. Okay, Fenix is still going good. Still okay. But it's not really a big celebration in any way. Okay, me having carriers is great. Them having carriers sucks. Cost me half my Dragoons. Bigger thing in Scandinavia. I think, though, that in a certain way it makes sense, because you are further north, so you get less sunlight, so like a festival like that, which is all about sunlight, makes more sense, I think, for you to celebrate it more. Forges, cybernetics course. But would be but because I bet like the Germanic tribes back in the day, they probably did celebrate it big time. So it would be interesting to see like how that changed over the years. Like maybe Christianity is to blame, if you want to call it that. And they just like displaced it when, yeah, as I said, because it's a pagan thing. More Vespine. I think 5 is good. Let's build some Dragoons, because Dragoons are good for defense. Ah, look at that. We take care of the Reaver. We take care of that fool. So they're building. Let's pop in the first Stargate. John the Baptist, really? Jesus was born in December. So John had to be born like 6 months. Why? Why did John have to be born 6 months before? Just because? Never mind. Never mind. You know. There's probably no proper reason for it. But I mean, co-opting the festivals is. I mean, it's easy. I mean, it's also like, for example, what the Romans kind of did. Like, they would conquer new territory, and then they would go like, yeah, well, maybe you have a warrior god, and he's called, I don't know, Odin. Like, we have a warrior guard too. Maybe they're like kinda the same thing. And then it's easier to assimilate the people into your empire. Pretty much. I can already build the fleet beacon. I mean, carriers will cost a ton of money, but they are worth every single penny.
What would you ask of me?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I would like observers, but observers of course require the let's split the observatory here. I need more economy. Minerals are no issue. I'm pumping minerals out like crazy, but I do need gas. There's probably an expansion here, I bet. I bet that there's an expansion there. So I'll place like an observer here and here. That should cover all the approaches to my base. I cry for the resources that I'm just spending, but no choice. A really wild party from like 3 generations back. Learn, what did they do? Did they dance naked in the woods? And, I don't know, throw berries at each other? Or smear goat blood all over their naked bodies or something? So that's one. The side range would be fun, but it's costly. Still, the position should be good. Right, of course, you just drink. What was I thinking? Maybe I will use this one for my active scouting, because I do need to find an expansion. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And it's only zealots. Only. But it's many zealots. Okay, how much for a carrier? 250. I'll take it. Crap. Lost a few. But a lot of people at the same time doing something like that. Yeah, it's always a nice thing to have that kind of commonality. Like, it's a bit weird maybe, but I sometimes felt that during COVID. Because you were locked in your home, but you knew that millions of people were also locked in their homes, so it was kinda like, hey! I'm not alone in this. And I had the same feeling when I watched Squid Game, because like Squid Game was the thing at the time. And so I kind of felt connected to other people just by watching Squid Game, which is, maybe it sounds so silly, but it is what it is. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, you just get here. What's that? Don't think I don't see you. I see you. How much longer for the upgrade? There they are.
Upgrade complete. Carrier has arrived.
There it is. Ah, it's music to my ears. Carrier has arrived. I mean, that's what cultures are all about. To have the same thing in common with other people. At least I would argue that that's basically what makes a culture. Well, let's get stronger air weapons.
This is Jimmy. Sounds fun. This should be good.
The good thing about characters is that once I have them, they only cost more minerals to maintain. So in the long run, they are not even that super expensive, you could argue. Just a sec. I will need the shield upgrades at some point as well. Scout movement, scout side range. Scout attack, please. Build me another. Now they're still fairly weak, but once you have a few of them, they're unstoppable. How much does an interceptor deal? 5 damage? Oh, they're gone too fast. It's usually those things that we should respect when meeting other cultures. Don't really understand the reason, but they are important for the other culture. That's true. Nowadays I usually like to find things that bring different cultures together. Gaming interest is one of those, because behind the culture that's also true. We are all humans after all. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye. I think I saw a Reaver there for a second. Another one, come on. That's an observer. Maybe a shield battery is what I need. Let's see. Shield battery. Okay, this is going to snowball so brutally. Go for the Dragoon first. Oh, Probius. Not so much longer. Of course not the enlist, at least trying. Well, trying is half the thing, right? Okay, that thing is active. So I like that, huh? Okay. Okay, wait, I need another probe. Because I need another Stargate. I also need another one of that. But yeah, also just, like, I don't see a point in dividing people arbitrarily just because, like, I don't know, they eat pork and I don't, or something like that. So anything else I can research? I could and should go for shields, I think.
Instructions.
There's another one.
Affirmative.
That should already prove quite powerful.
Anytime you're ready. Sounds fun.
Raynor in the meantime.
Right on.
But sadly, the thing is that nowadays, like the division lines between different cultures just get like extra amounts of attention. because everyone is arguing about who is allowed to do what just because they were born into that and that culture and stuff like that, and I don't know. Too individualistic. I usually measure people at their current class and act. Of course, the societies and work like that usually meet problems. Well, it sounds pretty reasonable to me what you're doing, though. Let's pump another. I think when I have 6, maybe I can go on the offensive. Ah, they deal 6 damage each. So they actually get a 50% increase when I have all the upgrades, like a Marine. Yeah, essentially, just like a Marine. But look how much faster that one went down compared to the last batch of Dragoons. Maybe, like, if I place 2 cannons down, that will at least delay them for a little bit. Same over here. Next one. Because in the end, culture is also an arbitrary thing. Like I've so often heard comments like blah blah, but it's not my culture. It might be true, but like who determines that it is? People, other people. It's not like a naturalistic thing that you're born into. It's not in your genetics. It's not in your blood. It's not anywhere. It's just like it's made. And so I find the focus on that a bit silly. When I was young, I was taught to measure people, like I said earlier. Now it seems that in social media, at least people are taught to watch race, sex. Yeah, that's actually exactly what I mean. Like, everyone is talking about how they want to overcome the boundaries, but by doing so, they're actually just, like, reinforcing those boundaries, it feels like to me. I mean, I've not gonna have the perfect recipe to deal with it. Maybe my approach to, like, ignore it is just shitty, maybe, but I feel like that's the better bet, to, like, act like it doesn't matter until it doesn't matter anymore. If that makes sense. No, not you. You. Also quite fast. I will build a few cannons though, just so those scout attacks can be easily dealt with. That should be sufficient. Like, one thing that I just had to think of, like... Oh, now it gets really... Can we even be anything else in our culturalistic social cells? Well, I guess not. Instructions. And I finish that attack first. Just a sec. Oh, there's another river here. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, as it's clearly visible, like 6 carriers is already almost untouchable. You get placed here. Can we read anything else in our culturalistic social selves, at least in our normal lives? Well, I would argue that even without your normal life, you can't ever be completely something else, because you are shaped by the surroundings you grew up in. So like you might actively try to reject being Finnish, and you might like say that I will never celebrate Midsummers again, I will never go into a sauna again, I will never drink again, I will never watch Garfield again, but like even your personality, like deep down, like I don't know, your personal beliefs, the things you like, the things you don't like, they are shaped by what's around you, so you can never fully cast it off. I think. That's working fine. Yeah, easy mode. Build carriers, win mission. And there's 2 more coming. It's of course also not completely shaped by society. There is of course always something just like in you to a certain degree. Like it's that old nature versus nurture thing. Like what is you like internally, and what was put on you by outside factors. It's an ancient question. Just a sec. Okay, there's a ram. Ah, they've got their own. But mine are better. Ah, well, not yet. Oh crap. No! Okay, my interceptors got too distracted with their interceptors apparently. So that was a sad loss. Armor, shields. More interceptors. And a possible expand, and that's good. Okay, let's see. Other people are the mirrors of ourselves, and the near society at least shapes what we are. Yeah, exactly. I think that social media and the internet is the reason why the basic humanistic trait is broken. Of course, that Dragoon distracts me. That's not pure, but we also move to other people. Well, I mean, if other people are mirrors to yourself, then of course you are also mirrors to other people. That just goes both ways. I don't have enough gas for the next one. I'm also low on shields. Still, the attack should be fine. I see that.
Go ahead, Commander.
I see that. At our core, we still carry many instincts, though I refuse to believe that you are slaves to it. We are affected by it for sure, but I stick to the belief that we can overcome it. I mean, that's what our big brains are for. look, they're building air. Take that down before it takes me down.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Good thing is that they don't have arbiters. That would really suck if they just disabled the entire group. So damage is maxed out. Almost ready. Look how big the space is.
Upgrade complete. Instructions.
But they've got 40-40. It's actually quite tough for being so dirt cheap.
Affirmative. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, that takes care of that.
Upgrade complete.
Armor. Base destroyed.
Affirmative.
Base destroyed. But I tend to have a rather optimistic view of humans in general.
Instructions.
I know that we are not without flaws, we have plenty of flaws, but I think that we are stronger than that.
Affirmative.
All in all, humans do many terrible things, but humans also do many wonderful things.
Commencing.
And there's one quote from Dragon Age actually that I particularly like,
Commencing.
and I found quite profound. But I will wait for Zebu's retort first.
Affirmative. Commencing.
So this is mission 8, so there's 2 more missions after that.
Affirmative.
Are the filters of our animal nature.
Commencing.
Like filter in a sense that...
Affirmative.
how do I say that? Filter like as a kind of defense, like it tries to filter out our animal nature?
Commencing.
Or like more like a like a lens maybe? Like it focuses our animal nature, if that makes sense.
Affirmative.
Okay, I did build this thing. Let's send that down. Lens is a bit better. Okay, I think I understand what you try to say, yeah.
Affirmative.
Where was the ramp? Here. Oh, no, that's just one ramp. There. You watch this area then. Can I build a second batch? No, I can't. Not enough supply. So I guess, So I guess like a filter in the sense that it filters out things is also true. I mean, just take things like all the rules against killing and stuff like that. I mean, those are put in place so people don't give in to their base nature, to their rage. Or what other example could I think of? Or like maybe like rules like that you don't have children with your siblings and stuff like that. Those are also in a sense like just not the natural law, but like a selective, how do I say it? I mean, there's a reason why laws like that exist. And the reasons are, in a sense, found in nature. In our animal nature, so... You could argue that that's an example for like a filter like that. Not much longer for these, and then I will attack down here. Almost ready. Shields is also on the last one already. Come on.
Carrier has arrived. Affirmative.
Then we are competitive, aggressive, and tribalistic. Oh, the our shelter filled by our culture. That's what I was trying to say. Like, our natural state is like a fight for survival. But because you can't live in a society in an eternal, like, fighting state, you have to, like, filter that out. Interesting, they're coming to attack. Allows the attack, but an attack nonetheless. That's what I was also wondering. Okay, they do try to go for that. That is quite crippling. 3 arbiters? Are they kidding me? Oh. Hello. I think this lasts a minute. But I was also wondering for quite a while whether market economies... I mean, if I say, like, if it's in human nature to have something like a market economy, then people are probably going to argue, like, with hunter-gatherer societies, but... I mean, basically, humans have a certain drive to possess stuff. So I think in a sense market economy is, or at least it covers a very natural aspect of humans. You of course need rules so it doesn't like to like rein in the worst. Oh, shit. Ah, that was a bit lousy. You need rules so like it doesn't... how do I say this? I'm always more eloquent in my mind. Gotcha. Excesses, that's what I was looking for. You need rules to rein in the worst kind of excesses from market economy, but... Like at its core? At its core, it's a pretty good thing, I think. Naturalistic end of humanity, but in a way it's a way to bring out rules to handle natural aspects. Yeah, but that applies to all societal institutions and structures. It's all a way to handle our natural aspects.
Instructions.
Okay, they got saved.
Your command.
And of course it messed my grouping up again. What do you mean, like communism? Okay, they're ready.
Affirmative.
Even if that's their main base, let's maybe go for the right end first.
Commencing.
They're almost done.
Commencing.
The Arbiters suck. The Templars I could deal with easily. But the Arbiters just disabling you for a minute, that's lousy. That doesn't use argumentation in a productive way, but it's more like it tries to fight against your nature. That's a good question. Does communism try to use like natural aspects of humanity? Oh, crap. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. It's just the worst bloody timing. I've never read Leviathan. I mean, I know, like, about the book, but I've never read it so far. This is annoying. Have I read anything clever that I could maybe try and keep up with you? I think not. Well, I have. I have read Machiavelli's The Prince, but that's probably not what you're going for. So I did like that very much. It's much better than its reputation too. Because it's actually not at all about like being a cruel dictator for the sake of being a cruel dictator. It's like, it's very realpolitik, it's very pragmatic simply. This is so annoying. But I think I will try and do is like do a double kind of attack, like ground-based and fleet-based. But if I go ground-based, I will of course have to upgrade my ground-based weapons. And I guess I should send another worker unit here. Like, for example, the famous quote, like, blah, it's better to be feared than to be loved. Like, everyone knows that single sentence, but the actual quote is much longer and much more intricate. Because, like, the full thing is, like, it's better to be feared than to be loved. Oh, no, it starts earlier. Like, being loved is ideal, but being loved is hard. So, if you have to choose between the two, you pick fear because fear is easy to maintain. But don't let fear turn into hate. Because people who hate you will overcome their fear just so they can get rid of you, essentially. Or in a short sentence, be harsh but fair. That's basically what the entire book is about. Be a harsh but fair ruler. Because people can respect harshness if they think it's justified. If you're an asshole for the sake of being an asshole, however, then they will just like revolt and you're dead. That's basically the entire book in 2 sentences. Okay, I've got all the air upgrades. I mean, yeah, of course, nowadays you don't assassinate people, but you can, like, apply the same lessons in a like, more metaphorical way. Like, instead of assassinating people, you, I don't know, just demote them or send them to a shitty position or something like that. Yeah, assassinate their political life. Like, it's still an assassination, just like, not in a physical sense.
Executor, make use of me. I hunger for battle. Immediately. You look at us. Affirmative.
It's a very good book. I also have, let's see, but I haven't read it yet. Just a sec. It's so bloody hard. What I also have but haven't read yet is actually, it's not sociology, but it's Clausewitz. I don't know the English title, it's probably just like Of War or About War. But that should prove an interesting read once I get around to it. But it's still a long way away.
Commencing. Affirmative. What would you ask of me? Instructions. Executor.
It will probably take a while because there are so many other books in the backlog, but I will.
Instructions.
It's really long though. I mean, you saw how thick it is. It's very small print, and it's like almost 900 pages. Yeah, 900 pages. I didn't pay attention for a second. Get it. Also maybe set up some forward recruitment. Ah crap, they got also... Oh, Fenix has been killed. Fuck. Fuck, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Load game. Oh, I should save more often, holy shit. Fuck.
Executor for Aiur. Instructions. Commencing.
I'm a social liberalistic person, not left liberalism like people think in Germany, but more like center-right. Wait, so social liberalism is center-right? I would have placed social liberalism just by the wording more like center-left.
Instructions.
If the arbiters didn't have that stupid stasis spell, this mission would have been over. Like 20 minutes ago.
Instructions.
Oh, that's the same here as well, I think. Or at least that's what many people say.
Affirmative.
Like when Germans complain about politics, it's always like, oh, all those left greens ruining the country. What they sadly seem to forget is that for the past 20-30 years it was the Christian Democrats who kind of ruined the country, and now like other parties have to clean up the mess that they left behind. Not that I'm a big fan of the Green Party or anything, but people like to have their enemies already set and don't really think about what's going on.
Instructions.
Well, I guess you could argue if they're really Christian. In the end, they're all also just basically conservative. But still, social liberalistic doesn't sound wrong to me. Sounds fine to me. I'm not sure where I stand. I see myself actually pretty in the center. Like in terms of like goals and ideals, I am more left-leaning, I would say, but I don't buy into all left politics, so I'm not really a proper lefty. So it's like kinda in between, I guess. I don't know. Okay, that squad is full. Let's do some more spotting. No, they've got cannons. Okay. You have social projects, you can all that, but you can't have those without three. Yeah. I agree. Like, that's what I meant. I believe in welfare, I believe in social security, which is left-leaning, but I also think that the free market is basically a good thing. As I said earlier, it needs regulations so it doesn't like just go completely into excess and exploitation, but at its core it's a good mechanism. Now how do I deal with that? They've got those stupid arbiters which mess everything up. Alright, I need the Templar archives to actually Institute of Dragoon to build the Templar archives.
Instructions.
Let's move them here. I still think that with a double approach ground air I should be able to tackle the arbiters that they like to use so much.
Your command immediately. For Aiur.
And now I've got an eye on when we start sending their stuff over.
What would you ask of me? Instructions.
Can't be affected by our national economic status. Yeah, I heard about that. I that's what I mentioned the other day, that you got that right-leaning government and that they actually want to cut social spending. But I'm not an economist, but yeah, here they come. There they come. Let's have a carrier fight then. It's a lot of scouts. Okay, I won that battle. Just a sec. No. Okay, where was I? That they want to cut social spending, but I basically the population is getting old. Well, that old problem. We have the same problem. Japan has the same problem. Even China has that problem. I think that like most of the established and industrialized nations face that problem. But I don't think that we can or we should. Germany is in a bad spot, believe me. Like the pension system is completely messed up, but nobody wants to tackle it because we have the same problem. Not enough young people to pay for all the old people, essentially. least one of them down. Need those carriers back. Okay, I took down at least one of the arbiters, which is good. Come on. Come on. Was that one of mine or one of theirs? I think it was theirs. Just put a new one, of course. There they are. They keep pushing. There it is. Oh, not so fast, kiddo.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Not so fast. I really need the Templar archives. Just a sec. Build. But I disabled my carriers again. Can't concentrate on reading. I try to, but there's just too much stuff going on. Shit. Well, that single guy has to hold position. They aren't making this easy. I don't remember this being that hard. Where's my observer? It's gone now. It's just great. Just can't get any progress done because so annoying. Another spotter. But I've got spotters. You. Get over there. Okay, let me just... the political spectrum of Finland is quite left-leaning, even I have been said to be far-right, so there's a whole different political culture here. Finnish right-wing can be a whole different thing in other countries. That's true. Like, for example, the American left would probably be pretty center here, to be honest. Maybe left-center, but not like the left radicals that there are in the USA. Yeah, you said it, most right-wing parties are even more leftist than the US Democrats. That's very true. What have they got? Let's try and clean that up. What is it now? Anything of value? Maybe the fleet beacon. I think I destroyed their space gates anyway, so they shouldn't be able to keep messing with me anymore with carriers. It's an amazing game, it's just super hard. Or I'm just super bad, but... It's a completely different beast than Starcraft II. But I think I've slowly broken them. They don't seem to call in any more reinforcements, really. Ah, never mind. What else I need to get rid of? I wish I could discuss politics more in depth with you, but for one I'm not as learned as you. And I just stumble over my own tongue a lot of the time still. I understand English very well, but I don't always have the vocabulary to really bring across more complex thoughts and ideas. Okay, that should have crippled their base pretty much. I don't know. You're fine. I actually have no blanket ban on any topics. Any topic is fine so long as it's done in a respectful way. I understand why people say like no politics or religion. I understand the reason, but I think that it just depends on how it's done. Like if you come in here and go like, the Democrats stole the election from the rightful President Trump, then I'm going to like, nope, goodbye. But like just a general discussion about like what is right-leaning, what is left-leaning and stuff like that, I don't care. Or I don't care in a negative way. That's what I mean. That's sadly true. As I said, I understand why people have that rule, because it often enough does end up like just as a mudslinging match, but if people do it properly, I have absolutely no problem with it. I actually find like that the way how people or how many channels, not yours, but many other channels are like what I try to say, it sometimes feels a bit forced, like, oh, we try to have like no negative topics in here at all, it's just like this wonderful candy world where everything is perfect. I get that people like after a hard day's work they don't want to deal with some kind of shit, but as I like to say, like, ignoring the elephant in the room doesn't make the elephant go away. It's still there. People just don't talk about it. Politics is a normal thing in a democratic country, and I don't usually like to cover it. Yeah. As you say. Okay, I got it. They're gone. So the base here was actually pretty lame. It just like was heavily defended by all the units from this base here. Wait, they have a unit. I saw something move. What do they still have? Oh, the observers, right. Kill them. You make a quick flight here just to see if there's anything in that corner. Just out of curiosity. Nope, nothing.
I expected you to attempt to retrieve your hero. You will learn that the will of the Conclave is absolute. Make peace with Adun.
I've got an entire fleet standing there.
The stewards of Tassadar shall not fall while the Dark Templar...
Ah, that's where you went.
Call off your guards and stand aside, and you may yet live to see another moonrise.
I will not be addressed so by one so devoid of the Kala's light. You and your vile brethren shall die with these traitors.
Are you truly so
Do I have to fight this, or is it just a dialogue?
that you cannot see the fall ahead of you? Your conclave believes that they are winning this war, but all they have succeeded in doing is helping the Overmind to win.
What could you possibly know about our designs, blasphemer?
You speak of knowledge,
There's so much dialogue.
you speak of experience. I have journeyed through the darkness between the most distant stars. I have beheld the births of negative suns.
What's a negative sun?
To the entropy of entire realities. Unto my experience, Aldaris, all that you have built here on Aiur is but a fleeting dream. A dream from which your precious conclave shall awaken, finding themselves drowned in a greater nightmare.
We shall see.
I don't have to fight it. I myself enjoy political debates. That is why I used more than 5 years in life and 16 years in active political life. But it's hard when the other side doesn't know how to discuss. As I said, I would love to myself be more able to discuss it. I do it to the best of my ability, but I just feel that my ability it just isn't like good enough to keep up with you. But I try. Oh, hey Jack, thanks. Compared to the mission before, this was a cakewalk. And I enjoy talking with you. I wouldn't show up in your channel all the time if I didn't. But I won't play another mission. I will listen to the next briefing just to see what's ahead, but this campaign has 2 more missions and it's already almost 2 o'clock at night and it's super hot. Well, not quite super hot, but I need a breather, I need some ice cream. Always ice cream. So let's see. Shadowhunters.
Executor. My gratitude to you for having secured my release knows no
Slurp scream, yeah, exactly.
By all the gods, we may win yet. The time has come to let loose the fury of the Dark Templar. Zeratul, perhaps the time has come to
I'm not gonna yet, just a second.
we face.
Indeed. When I slew the Cerebral Onchar, I touched briefly with the essence of the Overmind. In that instant, my mind was filled with its thoughts. And I tell you now, our worst fears have come true. The Zerg were indeed created by the ancient Selnaga, the same beings that empowered us in our infancy. But the Overmind grew beyond their constraints, and has at last come to finish the experiments they began so long ago.
Zeratul sounds a bit drunk.
You see, my friends, we fight not only to save Aiur, but all creation. If we fall to the Zerg, then the Overmind will run rampant throughout the stars, consuming all sentience, all life. It is up to us to put an end to this madness, once and for all.
Our forces shall engage the primary Zerg hive clusters in an attempt to weaken their defenses. Once their numbers have thinned out, Zeratul and his companions can infiltrate the clusters and assassinate the Cerebrits. Adun willing, the Cerebrits' deaths will distract the Overmind long enough for us to assault it directly.
Alright. Sure. Yeah, would be fun. I'm super bad at multiplayer StarCraft, but I'm up for it. StarCraft 1, StarCraft 2, I don't care which, or both. But it would be a very fun thing to do. So yeah, 9. Each has 10 missions, so this one, and then with the next mission, the mission after that, we will kill the Overmind. And after that, it will move on to Brood War. Which is going to be a fun ride, because Brood War is even harder than the normal campaign, I think. And I'm already dying. But still, it was a fun stream. Broodvig. That's actually not the worst nickname. If I were like more of a StarCraft player, like a professional StarCraft player, then that would actually be a pretty cool nickname. But as it stands, I'm not. But yeah, that's going to be all from me this week, because I have a friend coming tomorrow. So I won't have an opportunity to stream tomorrow and the day after. Next week I'll just see. It's still a bit chaotic at work at the moment and stuff, so I can't really say that far in advance when I will have the time to stream. But I'll definitely try to put in a few streams next week. So thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I certainly did. Your company is always nice to have. And for now, just have a good night. Have a cool night, hopefully. And I'll see you soon. So, bye bye.